My name is Terry Purnell, but my rap name is T, so I prefer people call me T.
Okay, how are you today, T?
I'm okay.
My name is Minyetta Nelson. Everybody call me Miss Mimi. But y'all know who this is. I am the host of Miss Me With It Talk Radio Show, as well as Miss Me With It Talk Radio Station. MMWI Network, MMWI Network Radio. Today's date is September 17th, 2019, and it is the Talk to Me Tuesdays on the Miss Me With It Talk Radio Show. So right now I have T. He came in today, just to have a general question, and it's Talk to Me Tuesday, so I want him to talk to me so I can give him some type of response and or answer to where he can have some type of clarification and or understanding. So T, would you tell the audience what your question is?
Honestly, I want to ask you, what's wrong with the generation of women? There's so many women I heard.
What's wrong with this generation of women?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't really see myself with this generation because they give a bad reputation for themselves because of the things that they're doing. Like, my head is real tight. I'm very smart. So it's like, I just need another brain sometimes to help me think and help me get my word out.
Mm-hmm. Understanding.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this generation of women? First off, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. So you're talking about from the 17-year-olds to the 25-year-olds. Because that would be the millennials, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're called. They're called the millennials. What's wrong with this generation of women? Me as a woman myself, I can only speak from a woman's perspective. And me knowing the way that I was raised, the only thing I can say is the way that they were raised. And I can't even necessarily say that because even with a great foundation, people still grow dandelions. Woo! Did you catch that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Even with good, you know what I'm saying, good soil and so forth and so on, you might think you're gonna grow roses, but people grow dandelions, people grow weeds and stuff like that. So even with a good foundation, people can choose to go off from that and or become something different than what they were taught to be. You know what I'm saying? Like me and myself, I was adopted first off,
Right.
so I wasn't raised by my mother. I was raised by an older, to me, sophisticated and well-planted woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying a woman because that's exactly what she is. She did whatever she had to do for her family to make sure that her family had a place to stay. There wasn't no homeless days. There wasn't no hungry days. You know what I'm saying? Like, she put her family first before she put herself. Right. So that's why I consider her a woman, because a woman will do whatever they got to do to sustain themselves and or their families.
Right. As you saying that, okay. Through my life, I have learned. Okay, because when I first got in high school, I had to sit back and I had to learn people. Mm-hmm. But as I got through high school, I got smarter and smarter from being by myself and learning more things about people. Right. The way I grew up, I've been through the struggle. Mm-hmm. I'm very strong. If I tell you half the stuff I've been through, I'm a very strong person. It's my mother. My mother was in a struggle. Mm-hmm. My mother lived in these messed up houses. We had to do this, we had to do this, we had to eat the same food for them. But I've been through the struggle, cold right. Sandwiches every day. I had
poverty.
To wear.
That's what we're raised though. We're raised in these malnourished environments that don't teach us to grow.
Right. But this okay. How you say how these girls grew up? No, I don't think that.
You don't think that? Okay.
Yes. Because
it's a choice then.
I'll tell you the first one. It's three of them.
Okay.
Then through high school, I had to learn because I was so desperate for love because growing up, I had to teach myself everything. I had to taught myself how to talk, how to respect.
That's a good answer, what you just said, too.
I had to talk.
Desperate for love.
Right.
That's a good answer. Why this generation of females is different from any other generation of females, because they are desperate for love.
No, I was desperate for love.
No, but that's a good answer for these females. Like,
right.
That's a good answer to have for these females. Maybe that's why they are different, because they are desperate for love. They're willing to do whatever it takes to have that love, or to have that man, or to have that piece of meat.
No, that's not true facts. About my story, it's like, okay, I was a very good boyfriend to any girl I ever did because it's my mindset and it's how I grew up. Okay. Because I've been through a lot of my life, so I'm very smart and very intelligent and I love New York. I listen to a lot of old school music. I don't like trap music myself. I just listen to Tupac, Michael Jackson, Trey Songz, and Chris Brown sometimes.
Okay.
It's the guys that just wake me up and make me see the true self, see my true self.
Right. That's
They make
good.
me want to do music. They make me want to rap and sing. So if I do get an opportunity to get out there, I would rap one of my songs, and it's called A Whole New World or I Messed Up, and that's like one of the best 2 songs I have right now.
Okay.
Every time I'm rapping to a producer, they love it. But I don't say no names. My name's like M. When I first got with her, I was the best boyfriend. I was always at her house, you know, helping her mom out, everything. And I always go over there, fall asleep with her. We used to always, you know, be on the
How
good
old were
thing.
you?
I would say when I got in high school, I was about 16.
Okay.
So I started, this is high school. Okay, I started in 2 different high schools. So I was 9th grade from Quinndale High School. And when I got to Roseville High School, I was in 10th grade. So this started 10th grade year.
Okay.
I went with this girl. And she was doing a lot of good, bad things on my back. She was, the social media, basically. She was texting guys and other females on social media.
That's what they do.
And they thought I wasn't going to find out.
That's
Which
what
I'm
they
very
do.
smart. You can feel it. In my heart, I can
You
feel
can
it.
feel the vibe. You can feel the frequency. You can feel
Right.
the change of elevation.
And the whole entire time in school, she was...
Especially when you connected like that, right?
Right.
Right, okay.
And the whole entire time I was in school, she was dating a whole other... She was dating a female and me at the same time.
Wow,
But me-
that's the both worlds.
But me personally, I think cheating with a girl is still cheating.
Period.
No matter what it is. So we was in school. She's like, I'll be back. I said, okay, but I feel something suspicious. She ran down there, turned the corner with a whole other female. But the girl did not know I was with her. So the girl, you know, when the girl found out, I'm like, yeah, she with me and you.
Oh, wow.
The girl kind of poured lotion all over her head at the same time. That girl messed me up because I was so stressed out and I was always trying to get her head right. Like, dude, look what you have. So after that went on, I moved on to this one girl named Latanya. Latanya she was different, but that's how it all plays out at the beginning. Say, I was at this girl house all the time. You know, every time I get a girlfriend, I'm always there for them when they need me, so they don't have to depend on anybody else.
Exactly.
It's not all about sex. It's not about that. It's about the love you give a person.
Who?
So
Say that shit again. I'm shut up.
I'm very deep with words. It's something that's something about me. So I was very trying to love this girl and get this girl the love I never had before.
Wow.
So I was giving it to her, but at the same time, her brothers and sisters loved me.
Right.
It all started off when I first got there. Her brothers and sisters didn't like me. I had to crack jokes, do backflips to make them, like me. Now obviously they liked me.
Bend over backwards, yeah.
The mama started to like me, and I was always over there. Giving her the time and need because I didn't have a job. So I was always over there. Go to church with them, meet her family. But the whole entire time behind my back, she had another boyfriend. She was having sex with this guy constantly.
How are you today, sir?
I'm alright, how you doing?
I'm great. Let me know if you need some assistance.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
And so this girl was having sex with guys constantly. She was having sex with guys in cars behind my back, and everything. So the way we broke up, she had sex with her first love while I was still on the phone in the hotel room, and she told me from
She did what?
step 1 to step 10 how it went down. She had sex with her first love while I was still on the phone, and it was the wrong way because that weekend that she did that, I had a funeral. My uncle on my stepmom's side passed. And I had a funeral Saturday and church Sunday. So I stayed at home. I didn't want to go. And something told me not to go, so I stayed home. And her first love called me like, bro, while you was on the phone, that one day was in the car, your girl was giving me head while you was on the phone. I'm like, really? It's messed up what a person can do to you when you know a person really putting their all in a relationship with you.
And that's when they take advantage. They
They
your
took
kindness for weakness.
They took me advantage and she took me for granted.
Yes.
When Christmas came around, I bought this girl 4 bags full of stuff. That's just how I am when I'm a boyfriend. I'm very caring, I'm very loving type person. I'm not like this in God's generation. These guys in the generation don't really care about love. They just care about having these type of girls, having these amount of girls, say these, who the first person hit this, they do that. And I really care about it. I favor loyalty, and I still have faith in my heart that I still believe in love and loyalty.
Yes.
So
especially for my youngins. Yes.
After her, you
Totally.
know, I met a girl named Jakira. Now, Jakira was different. You know, I fell in love with this girl the first day because, you know, we was in class. We was a hospitality class. I still remember this day because it's like the best day ever. I went up to her, had a job, had everything going. And I was like, can I take her on a date? Even though she was talking to somebody, but shit wasn't going right. She said yes. So I went to her house, met up with her. She was shot the first day. I had a brick out of that. So I took her to the mall. I bought her something from Bath and Body Works. Bought her some pretzels. And we were just
Auntie
laughing.
Annie's.
We were just, yeah.
Auntie Annie's.
So we were just having a good time. But she made me mad because I went to the ice cream place, Cold Stone. We went to Cold Stone. I bought ice cream. I bought her a little smoothie. But I ate my ice cream, and she so she made me mad because she drank half her smoothie and threw it away, and I wanted it. I'm like, why you didn't let me have that? I wanted that.
Plus,
So,
it's my money. I spent on it. Totally. It was a logical reason to have an attitude.
Right. So we was gonna get an Uber back home, but we walked home instead. So as we walked home, we talked. I was gonna ask her, but she asked me out instead. It always started off good, you know. Then as months went on, our relationship was better. But as more and time went on, I was always in my head about stuff because I was hurt from my past relationships. I wasn't trying to let anything go from my past relationships. I was still
Have a great day.
I was still holding on to the hurt from my past relationships. I was always in her head about things like who you on the phone with, who you talking to. But the whole entire time,
She was a good girl.
no, she was sneaky. I put it like that.
Wow.
And she was in the bathroom. I remember this is how everything fell apart.
Okay.
She was in the bathroom, and there was a guy who used to be friends with 9th grade year, and she was friends with benefits with this guy in the summertime because she met me. So she was in the bathroom like, I need that, but I don't need that. And I guess he was somewhat referring to sex for real. And I walked in, he hung up. And I took her phone, like, who you on the phone with? And she was scratching me, beating me up, trying to get the phone. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, get out, get out.